Okay, folks, so I just wanted to do a quick video here and show you this is the flight tracker radar right now as of November 1st, 2025, or at least that's what they tell us that it is. It's 1:45 p.m. here in southern Nevada. We're down in here in Henderson, but I just wanted to do a quick video to show you the amount of traffic in our skies here with these smaller little planes. This little Cessna Skyhawk. Here's another one coming in. That one is a Piper Cherokee. There's another Piper Cherokee. Got another Skyhawk there. I think I already looked at that one. Yep, another Skyhawk. Here's another Sky Lane. This one's coming up. It's another Piper Cherokee. Here's another one coming in from Utah, a Mooney Ovation. And you can see, I'll zoom in here, you can see there's all kinds of these smaller little planes that have been coming and going from the Henderson Executive Airport down here. But they've also been hanging out around and launching from North Las Vegas Airport. There's another little Skyhawk, another Skyhawk. This one's been doing squares, Skyhawk. Look at how precise that is. Do you see how precise that is? It's almost as if it's being guided, electronically, like remotely, right? Here's another one up here. Well, this one's been pretty busy up here. A Diamond Star. That one's been pretty busy flying around. Extra EA. 300 million. It's another one. Been zipping around. Extra EA. Oh, there's another one up here. I'm doing loops. Diamond DA20 C1. I've been seeing a very big uptick on these. Now, I've been monitoring the flight tracker radar here since like 2018, so 7 years. I've been tracking airplanes and air traffic. I started out monitoring and looking for all the Janet jets. I used to record the Janet jets coming down, from this area up here, from Tonopah area and stuff. And so I've been looking at the flight tracker radar around here for quite a while. And I can tell you that there was not even close to this many of these little private planes zipping around these airports out here. There's more up here. Most of these are probably coming from Utah. There's another one. There's another Skyhawk. See how that one looks all kind of choppy? It's all chopped up. Turbo Centurion. How about that? It's another Piper Cherokee. Another Cherokee. I see a lot of that type of traffic up here in the Utah area, which are involved with Utah State University. And they do a lot of weather modification, cloud seeding, to keep the mountains all piled up with snow for the winter season. They just kicked off ski season up in this area too, but they've been, manufacturing these ski resorts in the snow on all this for a very, very long time, And I typically would see a lot of the air traffic with those little planes up in that area, but this around North Las Vegas and then around Henderson Executive Airport, there's been a very big uptick of the little airplanes, the little Skyhawks. And the Metro's out here doing something down by Erie. Oh, it just zipped off the radar. It must have landed. There's another one been out flying around the dry lake beds down by Jeans. That's a Skyhawk. You see how some of these circles, though? See how precise that is? I swear they've got some of these planes, like just the patterns that some of them have been flying and that I've been tracking for a while. I swear it looks like could possibly be remote controlled. And why does that matter or is of interest to me? I think it's very interesting because, these little Skyhawks and these little Piper Cherokees and these little planes like this can be retrofitted. Yes, in fact, a Cessna Skyhawk can be flown remotely. How about that? Yeah, so they can retrofit. To retrofit a Cessna Skyhawk for unmanned remote flying, consider the following costs. Now, if you already have these in your fleet, so to speak, you have a few of these already in your fleet, then you can retrofit for around 80 grand. I'm willing to bet that cost probably comes down if someone's retrofitting multiple planes. So like, say, for instance, the Utah University up here that flies these missions seeding these hills for ski season, and creating the fake snow and generating all of that, fresh pow for the ski resorts. If they had a fleet of these and they just wanted to retrofit them just to fly remotely, they wouldn't even have to have a pilot anymore. They could just fly remotely to see the hills. I'm pretty sure they're probably already doing it. I mean, I don't know. I don't have the resources. I can't exactly go out and record any of these taking off from the airport without any pilot, without a physical body in them, which I wish if I had the resources, I would get up here and keep an eye on North Las Vegas as these planes were coming and going and seeing if there's an actual physical body in any of these. I would be curious to find out. because I'm willing to bet that precise pattern like that right there, there's nobody's, nobody's flying it like that. Come on. I'm willing to bet that one probably doesn't even have a pilot in it. And if y'all really understand how all of this works with all these bigger commercial planes, even these are all controlled from radio towers and shit too, and through the programming that's installed in them. So, I mean, it's one of those things where I don't really want to think the worst, but if somebody really wanted to go through, they could retrofit these little Skyhawks and the little Piper Cherokees and little Diamond Stars and all those with the technology to fly them remotely unmanned. And, I'm just, these things, if somebody were to pack a bunch of lightweight type of explosives or something in there, I don't know, that's thinking the worst. And, they're probably already using the technology and using it for their weather modification and cloud seeding operations and stuff already. Because that technology has been around for a very long time, a lot longer than what they tell us that it has. Drone technology has been around for a very long time, folks. I just, you know, it's just something that I wanted to share with y'all because I've noticed an uptick, a big uptick of these smaller planes and these aviation companies out here flying and zipping these little Skyhawks. And oh, that's a Piper Malibu Meridian, and that's special. See a lot of these little Cessna 172, so, and keeping heads up, y'all, because I mean, these things have been known to crash into neighborhoods and shit too. We've had a few of them that have landed on highways, and I'm wondering if maybe that wasn't something. I mean, the news that's reported on it hasn't really said if there was any pilots on board or anything like that. So, could very well been like testing a remote controlled Cessna landing on a highway or something. But I don't know. I just find some of it disconcerting on a certain level, and more often times than not, what I care for, there's a lot of them that'll come right directly over the house as they're heading east. If they're heading east, they're leaving the airport down here and coming right directly over the house, or they're leaving this airport here and coming up and going right directly over our house. Sometimes at only 2,000 or 3,000 feet. And I just don't trust them. I've seen too many news reports of these little things crashing into houses and neighborhoods and shit. So this puts me a little bit on the uneasy side, I suppose I could say. I don't know. And it's just something, just keep a heads up and check on, your flight tracker radar where you're at and take a look at your local smaller airports and see if you've got the same thing. Because they're doing a lot of training out here with these little Skyhawks in Nevada, that's for sure. Stay safe and mindful, folks. Know that I appreciate you and that you matter very much to me. And it matters very much to me that you stay safe and you stay mindful. Because there's distractions going on now everywhere you turn, right? And I think it's only going to get more intense, especially since I'm hearing reports of them going in and busting up some operation or something that was going on in Dearborn, Michigan.